And so with that concludes my presentation. Looks like I left about 10 minutes. I was trying to leave 1 minute, but I left about 10 minutes for questions, and we'll open it up for questions to members as well as the media.
Well, I wish that you had allowed me to ask the question at the very beginning. Okay, instead of running out the clock on people, you didn't have that many people here. Okay,
I came in charge of questions too, but okay.
Okay, so I have a number of questions.
No, I got one more question.
You said that you've got a budget of about $73 million. I go to the website, and there's a page about you, and it says you manage a budget of $150 million. So which one is which?
It varies.
It varies.
The operating is about $100 million, and over the last couple of years with the investments at the zoo, the capital has been in excess of almost 30–40 million a year. So then there's transfers, and so there's a lot of different ways you can present that information.
Okay. So when I go drive around Baton Rouge, I go by some of the parks, and I see there's nobody there. They're not being used. You got 175 parks. You've got a number of parks or areas that are identified as a part of the park system that are not developed or anything like that. Do we really need to have 175 parks? Can we rationalize them? And some of these parks, they're only 2 blocks away from each other. Can we rationalize it, and let's reduce the number of parks, and let's sell the property off so that developers can buy it and they can use it, and the parish can get revenue via property taxes.
Can I answer that? Once you sell it, you can never get it back.
Yeah.
You're never going to go push houses down because we could use the space for the kids to ride on their bicycles.
Yeah, and when we finished our 10-year plan in 2014, we did develop what we refer to as an obsolete land list. So to your point, parks that we no longer need for recreational services. And we have sold property. In fact, we sold some property we acquired for $90,000 20 years ago. We sold it for $4 million along Nicholson because we didn't have a recreational value for that. Part of this next 10-year plan, we're going to have another obsolete land list. And so, yeah, we reach out, developers reach out to us, and when it makes sense, when there's a park right next to it, or when it's not being used, or those sort of things, the commission has to pass a resolution saying that's no longer needed and we can sell it, and it has to be sold for appraised value. That's sort of been an issue too. Some people have come to us to try and get it for lower than what it's worth, and that's not allowed by law. So.